Good morning, folks. It's been a minute. Tank Masters, we're still here. Look at this tank. We'll be doing that remediation in a couple of days. Appreciate all those comments. That was good stuff reading. From the 50 of you. And ironically enough, the last two videos both go over 2,000 views. And one of them is titled Our Last Video. What didn't mean forever, it meant for a little while. And I ended up getting 60 new subscribers. So you folks are crazy. I don't get it. I don't get any of it. So before you watch all my stuff, it's not gonna, everything's not gonna be perfect. It's not always gonna be interesting, not always gonna make you laugh, but I will always bring you along. You will always see exactly the day that me and my boys have in this company. Every little bit of new information that we happen to see while we're working, I'll explain it to you. I'll try to teach you so you understand it. Maybe you can start your own environmental company. Don't come in this area because I'll put you out of business. Just saying. I don't want to come out of the gate here all aggressive. So today we are in Middletown in a condo unit area, which is always difficult because the land there, it's considered common ground. So people think that they've owned property when in fact they don't. This tank sits right on a neighboring property, so I'm sure it's gonna go over to his property. So it's weird. Sometimes they come out and yell and fight saying, don't touch my property, meaning leave the contamination in the ground on my property, don't remove it for free. So we may run into that. So, and wait till you see what this place looks like with regards to where their tank was. They had an above ground tank set up. There's no place to put these tanks. You have to put them right in the front yard. It's terrible. They're horizontal. Homeowner said the tank was not under the underground tank was not under the above ground tank. It was. We had to move it to a temporary spot, which this whole time I've been worried about because it's unsafe the way it's set up. So that's what's happening. I have a truck arriving at 10:30. We'll lay out the mats and the plates. Driveway shot. And that's that. Who knows what we're going to run into. Crappy parking. It's up here in Middletown. We've done like 11 in this little community. All 11 have leaked. And all 11 homeowners said, my tank don't leak. So the boys are here. They want to keep running these videos. Sure they do. They don't do anything except the work. Here comes Sam coming out. Corey's late again. It seems like he was later the fact we weren't doing YouTube videos. Is that a thing, Cor? So Craig was driving the 40 home the other day.
Yeah, where's that piece of metal going?
And there was a metal plate just flew up from the ground while we were on Route 84 doing 65 and blew out the entire back window. You guys have that metal plate. Timing is important within the YouTube world because you got to keep people entertained. Well, we found that piece of metal.
That was my reaction to it.
Crazy, right? So we're going 65 miles an hour on Route 84. So that was probably coming at 60 miles an hour the other way off of the back of the truck. It's 3/4 of an inch thick. It weighs probably £1.5 pounds. That would have killed somebody. Okay, we are here, man. Are we tight for space?
Heads up.
Okay, we have tried to protect this driveway as best that we can. We laid out 6 metal plates and 9 ground protecting mats. It's the best you can do. When this triaxle is loaded and out of here, it's right around 90,000 pounds. So this will definitely be tested. I know we have the water line right there. Comes in and it's going to go straight into the home. Well, you can see obviously right where I'll be digging. So I've got to beware of that. This is that temp tank that I've been just scared to death the entire time we moved it. He didn't want to do a new install. I've convinced him to do a new install now. So after we complete this remediation, we're going to install a new horizontal over there. I just have to be mindful of this line right here where it goes in to the home. I don't want to snag that. Not a lot of room. We trimmed the trees as best as we could, so the triaxle will come in a little bit. I'll begin to load it and then he'll work his way in because I don't really have enough room. And we've got, you know, community property here. Got a property line here. And a property line right there, as you can see where my metal plate is. Now, that's community property. It's really not. You know, they pay fees for this land, but they automatically think that it's theirs. So if this contamination plumage leaks over to this, I've got to dig it up. That's just how it is. And like I said, we've done 11 of them in here. And I think 10 of them was an argument. So we'll see. Got a 10:30 truck arriving. It's 9:15, not bad. Good to be back, YouTubers. We're gonna demo saw this right here now. We're gonna start right about here. We're gonna go to the edge of it, so I give them at least a pathway into their home. Otherwise, they gotta walk all the way around into the back. So got to be mindful of that too. I need to get this done in 2 days. So we're going to have an aggressive loadout tomorrow. But we need to see where we are here. This darn thing I know is going to be an issue too. That's a root. So as soon as I grab that root, it's going to spider all the way over to here. This is cool. We'll see when the truck gets here. So we were under the assumption that the sewage comes out of the back of the home. That also comes out the front. But nobody knows. So how I'm not going to hit this stuff, I don't know. This is not enjoyable. Okay, so it's 10:07. We're trying to find out if the truck is going to be on time. So because I don't know where these lines come out, I'm just trying to scrape here a little along the entire front. I mean, what are the chances that the water and sewer run here? Slim. And here you go. Adversity. It's 5 minutes before they're supposed to be here. I get a phone call. They can't make it today. I was going to try to get 25 to 30 tons in the back of that. We've got to change plans. So now we're going to take that mason. We're going to take our other mason. And we're going to take Big Red. Probably comfortably get 19, 20 tons in that. And then we'll see how this looks. Well, what'd I tell you? We hit the water main. So if you can remember, water main's marked right there. Here's the water main. Right there. So we crimped it and then kinked it a little bit just to slow it up. We have DPW coming out here. So we shut it off at the roadway because the box isn't even evident. And we're just beginning to dig. So these folks inside have to go without water today and tomorrow till probably the afternoon when I'm done digging. And now I got to get somebody out here to repair that. Even though clearly stated as an exclusions that from the roadway to the home, I'm not responsible for any underground lines, but I will still pay for it. Okay, well, it was where I said it was.
But if this one's right here, that would definitely put me more in there.
So we got it?
Well, I got something here.
I mean, if you said it's, you said they're all lined up.
It's all in line. That's something they did, huh? Alright, so the boys are on their way. We got a truck coming 7 a.m. tomorrow. We're going to just put the safety fence up around this. And Craig and I will go get the tank and the pad. Good morning, kids. Day 2 of this remediation. It's about 6:10 right now. I've got a truck up there at 7. I think you last saw on the video the water people for the town were hand augering inside that box. Well, that box is broke. The tube, it's a pipe. It goes down about 3 feet to the line where there's a switch down in there like a ball cock. Well, he couldn't get the key onto it because he couldn't locate it because it was packed with so much shit. So on their suggestion, we've got to shop back and kind of a drill bit. We've got to try to shop that dirt out and get our key down to it to lock it, to close off that line. It's been on all night, but we crimped it and double crimped it, so I don't think there's going to be an issue. Have the plumber showing up at 8 o'clock to fix that so we can start backfilling 50 tons. And at the end of that, we're going to do the removal install. So, what a Friday. Oh, what a Friday. Yeah, and it is a Friday. I don't have my red on. That's because I have man boobs. And I don't look good in red. And I'm hurt because I'm probably the most patriotic person here. I love my country, my military people. So obviously if I'm on a diet now, so now I'm 60 years old starving all the time. Just because my wife wants to do this red shirt thing. So I'll get there. I've tried the Jim Candy 2X shirts. Don't look pretty either, down to my knees, you know. I don't have the best figure. Let's just say that. But I have a big heart. So I got all that going on in my head, plus Friday. Got that back window fixed. Craig right now had one of the masons yesterday loaded up. But he's leveling that out now. He's going to make it safe to travel. So we're going to get up there, get going. Hopefully it's only 30 tons. Hopefully the truck shows up. We checked and double checked. Because if you remember on the last job, he didn't show up 3 out of the 4 days. I don't know what's going on with him, man. I don't know why I'm not a priority is what I'm actually should be saying. Craig's honking. Of course it's overfilled. Dig it out and dump it over here. Dump it out. Tell these guys, man, they're not doing me a favor when they overfill it. We will see you up in Middletown. See how today goes. So we're gonna excavate 30 tons out. Gotta suck dirt from that hole, get the hex key down there to turn the water off because the plumber can't repair that line with it running. He's got to come in at 8. Once that's done, then I can start backfilling 50 tons, compacting and lifts. Once that's done, then we can do the removal install of the above ground tank. Then we get paid. All right, so we're gonna get readings on that, but that's fine. That clears up in 4 inches. So we did not damage the new lines that we'll put in here. Here's the line that goes into the home. That's not stretched, that's fine. This, you can tell it was already repaired. So we're good. We're just gonna bend that out of the way. Put some item here underneath it, compact the base, so when it settles it doesn't stretch. and then begin to backfill. I want to get a couple of buckets right under that, Craig.
Yep.
Okay, so yesterday you saw the waterman hand augering onto this. Forget the name of this box, but you can see it's broken. It had a top and then you put a cap on it. And down inside that goes, I'm being told, about 3 feet down into the water main that comes in. So you can shut it off if there's ever a problem. Well, that's been broke a while ago and it's all packed with dirt. So we got to get the dirt out of there so I can get the key down in it in order to turn it off. So the plumber can fix that, because he can't fix that with obviously full power of water. So they told me to get a shop vac and do it this way. I don't know, 3 feet deep. I don't know how far that key comes up, but that's where we're at right now. I have the plumber who's coming here in a half hour. So he needs this shut off in a half hour. Yeah. You can feel the sides of it?
No, not yet, but there's a lot of dirt in there.
I gave you a good base over here, Rick. Right, man? That's Rick from Pennings. He's the guy we've been using forever. So we put that item down below it, compacted it, so when we eventually backfill, it doesn't stretch and pull the line. All right. I'm gonna try to slow this water flow down. Put a couple more crimps in it. That should do it right there.
Nope. Sorry.
You still have the rest of this week.
Oh yeah, cool. More
No,
money.
it's next week, isn't it?
Next week.
It's
No,
next
this
week.
week
So
is
we're
not.
just gonna remove
Next
this
week.
now. Get it out of the way while we wait. So we have the burner shut off inside. Craig's dismantling this. I think there's probably what, 30 gallons in this, 40 gallons. I'm gonna chain it, lift it, put it in the back of that, take it back to the shop. What?
I'm getting in.
You're gonna move.
Hey. Remove all the chains on it.
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
Give you some permission.
Hey, remember the one time we, like, I need oil at my house. Corey's like, I'll drive.
Oh my
I
god.
asked him.
That feels
Hey, does it help to have all the faucets on inside the home?
I mean, it might help at the end, but not really gonna matter. There we go. Let it come down here.
Let it go.
There it goes.
Does it? Called Penning's, yesterday. Still hot in my house.
When it starts flowing,
He's gonna go.
it flows away at least.
So you want me to cut it like here somewhere?
Not yet. I want to get it all ready first.
Clean it. That's what I was thinking.
We're gonna bend it, clean it, get it all ready, then we'll cut it and just put the cups on.
Okay.
Ooh, he's got a nice cutter, boys. We got them baby cutters.
I think I can get it straightened off.
Let's see. Thank you.
This is exciting.
Got in there. Getting some water.
All right, so.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
A lot more than you had yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Of course it is. Got it, Chris?
Woo!
Here, bend it. Got it.
I can't get it done.
You're going. You're getting it. I got this side. You see your mark?
No. Feels like I'm close.
Go ahead. Yeah?
Yeah.
No way. Not that far on. Here, let me get in here. There you go. We're not on. Oh, there you go.
Good job. Yeah, round of applause, everyone. There you
That's
go.
good. Yeah, that one's good.
Penning Supply, 845-986.
3910.
3910.
You want to tighten everything?
Where's the other pen?
I hope this ain't over 60
okay.
bucks.
Good job, Chris.
Way to go, brother.
Coming in today.
Okay, that's over with. That was a little stressful. So after we did that, we carefully backfilled, went under it, tamped behind it. I've got a good base there. So now I can just come in and dump. It's 9:35, so not bad. Thank you, Rick from Penning's Plumbing. Done a good job. We'll just bring these in now and we'll make another trip. When we come back, we have to come back with the pad. Ooh, that's loaded. With the pad and the horizontal tank. I know the horizontal tank, they already put all the scully, the cap, both nipples, the duplex, vent alarm, sight gauge, that's all on, ready to go. Legs, flanges. Waterworks?
Yeah, but it's clear. That's why I'm looking.
Looks like the pressure was better, actually. I get no flip.
Quicksand. More chunks. Mike, what was yours yesterday? What was your son's yesterday? Hey, 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 watch your ears.
Okay, work in progress. It's hot. Cover that up. He's got to get that repaired. It's crazy numbers to get that repaired because they said you got to shut all these homes down just in case you hit the main box. So we're cleaning everything up. We already took like 20 of the ground protecting mats out. If you can remember, the driveway is right here. So the driveway comes up. That's a section that we cut out. So we're going to put that item right here as his driveway so we can continue to use it. Right back here, we've compacted this all for the pad for his new installation. We're going to put all topsoil here, and we'll finish topsoil in the back. And then we'll rake everything up and get out of here. All right, well, I think we came out of the gate with a good one. I don't know. Homeowner's extremely happy. New buyers, forget about happiness. Everybody in this neighborhood. See all these tanks installed in their front yard? Watch ours. Craig, any final thoughts for today? Back in the YouTube business?
What was that? 4 days off?
6 days, 6 days.
How do you feel? Better? You missing out?
I got a little out of me. I'm good. I'm good. All right?
I'm good.
All right, so we're loading everything up here. We're the talk of the neighborhood. So we took that big beehive, actually. We put that, actually, and there it is, smashed. Was stinging all the children in the neighborhood, apparently. So, believe it or not, no damage to this driveway. We put the crushed concrete right on the driveway, so they'll be able to utilize that. Corey's seeding this area in front. We put that in the back there for their potting. And there's the install, folks. Come on, right? To most people, it's just a gray tank. Not to us. Mikey,
What's up?
anything to say?
Nope.
Nope. All right, Corey.
That was a fun job.
Another fine job, Samuel. Samuel. All right. Okay, folks, we'll catch you on the next one. That's another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental.